G'day mes amis, how are you? I am fine. Thank you for asking, if you did. Appreciate it. I have been a bit lazy. I haven't been doing a lot of recording or anything. I've just been kind of chilling out, needing some real downtime. But I'm off to work today, so I thought I would have a little chat, do my face, see what's going on. Not a whole lot's going on. So I just put my contacts in because that's always a drama. It always works in one eye really quick and then the other one takes about 20 minutes. So I don't know, but they're non-prescription. They're just for cosmetic. These are by Cole Eyes. These are the Maya Brown. I quite like them. I'm just gonna put some things on my face. I'm just looking at things that I want to use up. I do have empties for the month of February, which is nice. I'll do a separate video about things that I've used up, which is actually an achievement for me because I don't tend to use things up. I tend to panic at about a third, when there's only about a third left in a bottle of something, and then I won't use it. I'll just stop using it because if it's empty, it's gone. And if it's gone, then I can never get it back. It's kind of this weird mentality in my head. So I'm really trying to break that by actually using things up and actively using things up. And I'm surprised at how long it takes to finish things up. So things I just want to get out of my space and are some of these MCO Beauty things that I've had. This was their Flawless Glow. It's just a barely there tinted face glow thing. It's not really a foundation or anything like that. It's just very light coverage with some face glow. So just use it all up, get it out of there. Get it out of my drawer so one day I can buy something else and try instead. And I will start with sunscreen. I'm onto this Innisfree hyaluronic acid natural sun cream. It's a mineral sunscreen, so when I put it on, it's very white and it takes a few moments to soak in. See what I mean? It's very white. I did finally finish the one that has a weird lamb stew smell to it. That was the Celimax one. This does absorb into the skin and disappear. It's just very white in the beginning. And I'm needing the hyaluronic acid. I've been really well. I think because I had the laser treatment 2 weeks ago, my skin's been a bit dry. So I've been needing to use a lot of lotion, and I've been adding extra hyaluronic acid just to try and keep it hydrated. Just before I was getting the treatment, I knew that my skin was gonna need some time. So I did buy the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. It was on sale at Sephora. I think I bought it at Sephora. Yeah, Sephora. I had it before and it's very good. It doesn't have a lot of perfume or anything like that. And then I was getting that peridermatitis breakout on my forehead. It's finally gone. And yeah, I just thought I'm just going to get that. It'll take care of all of that very effectively, as well as everything else. And you don't need much, like really just a little bit on the tip of a finger. It'll do the whole face and it's been great. So I'm glad I bought that again. So see, it doesn't take long. It soaks in. That's it in real time. I do have a new light, so I might look a little brighter than usual. That was a present from the husband. He got me that. So this is the MCO Flawless Glow. It's probably not anything like the Charlotte Tilbury one, but that's the one that they tried to make it look like. I haven't washed my brushes. I was supposed to wash my brushes on my day off and I did not. That was gross, but I've got a couple clean ones left over. Not all of them are gross. This one's a slightly warmer shade. I've got a light shade and a warm shade. This is the slightly warmer one. In fact, what are you? Medium, number 4, medium. The weather's starting to turn. We've had the seasons change in Australia, not due to any solstice things. It's calendar dates. So the 1st of March is the 1st of autumn for us. So February was really hot. It was hot. I have to say, like, the last week and a half in particular, it's been so sticky and humid and gross, and you just can't move. And I've had to sleep on the sofa with the screen doors open, just trying to get a hint of a breeze, because it's just gross. It's just gross. And makeup was impossible. I couldn't wear much makeup, which is probably why I didn't do a lot of filming. Like, I could do my makeup in the morning. I'd look great for about an hour, and then I would sweat all of it off. It was gone. It just nothing can handle that. You know, the level of physical activity and ambient humidity. It's just, nothing is going to stand a chance. Nothing stands a chance on that. So that's probably why I didn't bother. There was no point. I wasn't even putting on a lot of makeup because I was wiping my face so much because it was just sweaty, just very sweaty, that my skin was getting a little irritated. I had a bit of a sore on this part of my eye, just in the crease, just from rubbing my face. Not with anything like too harsh. It's just mostly a paper towel or a bandana, you know, cotton bandana. I probably just need some kind of absorbent soft cloth. Hopefully, you know, it's going to start getting cooler. In fact, the past 2 days have been a lot cooler. So it's very interesting. It's like, oh, it's autumn. Boom, it's cold. It feels cold. I don't like it. There you go. It gives you that, you know, that glow. It's not really giving any coverage. It's just, you know, face gloss, I guess is what I would call it. Face gloss. Makes you shiny. I did go into Priceline yesterday. They've got a 30% off sale on the Real Techniques range, which is fabulous. So I grabbed a couple of their eyeshadow. So these little brush sets are brilliant. I like the Real Techniques brushes. They're very soft. They last very nicely. So it was worth the investment to have those. I like these ones in particular. The little these two are very dense. It's their eye shade and blend set. And yeah, they're very, very nice. I did go on Temu and try just unbranded versions of these. You can see them everywhere. They're not Real Techniques, but Real Techniques, they're all manufactured in China. So I thought, I wonder if these are the same, but they're not. They look the same, but the brush textures aren't the same. So I figure I'll just use this is one of my Dramo palettes, and I can never, like, they don't have them. I should actually put it in tape what they're called so I can remember, because they're all in non-English, so I can't read what they are, but that's a nice one. I actually used that pink the other day. It was quite cool. It has a very orangey shimmer in it. Just gonna, where is it flipped on me? Go into this mauve shade. These contacts look really nice with purple, but like that plummy purple. These are the ones that I wore on my Christmas party for work. I quite like them until, well, somebody said I look like I was a Twilight vampire, but the vegetarian vampires. Like, okay. I've not read Twilight, and I've not watched any of the movies. So I was, what, a Cullens family vampire. Okay. That's quite nice. A little pastel-y. It doesn't look as pastel in the pan. Oh, sorry. I just used that warmer brown. I'm just putting that in the outer corner and in the crease. And this is the new brush. I just opened it. That's from that brush set. Are we supposed to clean new brushes? If not, don't yell at me. I'm just too excited by new toys. Even though I already have the same toy. That's what they say. Learn by doing. But they don't mean. What they actually mean is learn by making all the mistakes first. Feeling the need for different perfumes lately. I don't know. My mood for perfume has changed. I need comfort scents right now. I just don't want. I always think perfume is a mood, but I haven't wanted, you know, like a sexy perfume. I'm not trying to attract that kind of attention. Sometimes I'll wear just inoffensive, fresh scents because I just want to feel clean and approachable. But the trend right now is just these really heavy, dense oud. I don't know what it is. There's something in a lot of popular colognes for men and women that just smell like BO, and I can't stand it. And I think as a result of being assaulted by so many other people's overpowering perfumes, I'm trying to go in the other direction and just be very light or comforting. I'm also kind of over vanilla. Like, everybody's wearing something vanilla. There's a lot, vanilla's in everything. I don't hate vanilla, but it's vanilla. It's in everything. I mean, I was in university wearing vanilla extract on myself. So I have a very long history of wearing vanilla. But everything's vanilla. Vanilla being mixed with everything as well. So, I don't know. I kind of needed something different. And I was thinking, I think there's a bit of nostalgia for me as well. I was going through my collection. Perfume oil that I bought. This is the fact. I bought this about a week after I got my driver's license in my first car, which happened very quickly. So I was 18. So I had my driver's license at 17, got my first car at 18. So I was 18. So we're 1989. 1989, I bought this. And it's a very thick perfume oil called Egyptian Musk. Now, you can't read anything on it. The label's long gone. All right, this is, 35 something plus years old. It's and it still smells perfect. It smells exactly like it did. It smells awesome. And yeah, Egyptian Musk is what it's called, by Abdul Karim. And I bought it at a flea market near my house. Every Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, the flea market would be open. You go in, there's people selling different things. And I bought that for $2 US. $2 US. And it's lasted me all these years. And I'm like, I can't get this anymore. I have, over the years, tried to see if I could find it. And I couldn't get it shipped out of the US, or even when I was visiting in the US, I couldn't find it again. Then, I don't know why, but the algorithm has been sending me all this stuff about Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. Is it Carolyn or Catherine? But Bessette Kennedy, who apparently died in 1999. I don't know anything about her. I'd never heard of her. Even though I'm from Massachusetts, like, we're from Kennedy Town. I know a lot of, about a lot of the Kennedys. But I didn't know about her. And she's some kind of like icon, fashion icon that a lot of younger women are emulating, to the point that they're wanting her perfume. And she wore this perfume as well. I doubt she bought hers at a flea market. She might have bought it from someone. It was from New York. It did originally say $25 on it. And I think I found somebody selling the bottle with the label it's just like, you can see it's the same bottle, but with its label. And that's what the label used to have. And I found someone on eBay selling it for $186. I'm like, it's a $2 flea market thing. And I'm sure someone's gonna be like, yours is probably a knockoff. Nobody was knocking off Abdul Karim perfume oil in 1989. Nobody was knocking it off. You knock it off. All right, it was just some little niche thing that a high school student just recently graduated and about to start college could afford. That's all that was. It blows my mind that there's this mad scramble, young women, to emulate her fashion and her perfume, and that this was the one. I used to wear this as a mixer. This is my favorite mixer. It has a very white musk smell with a soapiness to it. So it's a very clean white musk that isn't overly floral and isn't stinky musk either. It's very nice. It's less patchouli than the Cody Wild Musk. And if you ever go to your local pharmacies, I'm sure you can still find Cody Wild Musk. It's a little more fresher and cleaner than that. But I used to mix it with Coco Chanel. Those two together are bomb. They smell awesome together. Coco Chanel and that. Let's say you just put that on your skin and a little bit on your clothes. It's an oil, so you don't want an oil stain on your clothes. And then the cocoa on top, oh, was beautiful. And that with, I used to wear it. This is when I was in uni, in my early 20s. I'd wear it with Giorgio Beverly Hills Red. I like that one. It has a nice geranium smell to it. It's very good. What am I doing? I'm just gonna bring out the blueberry palette again. Blueberry Muffin. Rest in peace, BH Cosmetics. And now the other place is gone too. That's the new news. They've just closed up their website. I'm gonna go into Yummy. What's this? Again, it's kind of a sparkly mauve. Where was I? Yes, Perfume. So I would wear that with, popular at the time. So in the late 80s, early 90s, like Giorgio Beverly Hills was the main popular scent, but I preferred the red. I liked the red one more. And it just, it's just a lovely thing. Now, you can't get it. I don't think Abdul Karim is making perfumes anymore. This is my original bottle from, I guess you call it vintage now. It's a vintage bottle of perfume that I got at a flea market for $2 in 1989. And, I wore almost every day in the 90s. And then when it started, I was saying how I get to about a third of a bottle of something and I panic and I don't use it. And that's why it stayed like this. I did wear it yesterday. It was very nice. It still smells very nice. It still smells great. It smells like it's always smelled. It's not gone off or anything, which I think is a nice, testament to how good it is. So, but I did try and order something that was like, well, it's similar. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. There's perfumes out there that I absolutely love that I can't get a hold of. I think the number one perfume that I love and can't get my hands on is by LT Piver. They're in France. They're a French perfumer, and it's Cœur de Russie. I love it. It smells like smoky leather gin and tonic. You can just imagine drinking gin and tonic in an old leather chair next to a fire. And it's fabulous. It's fresh and deep all at the same time. It's fantastic. And I don't have it anymore. I had a little 10 ml bottle of it, and I used it up because it was delicious. And I would love it again. And Creed used to have a Cœur de Russie that was very good too. It had a sandalwood note in it though that kind of ruined everything. So it was great until it was on its last legs, and that dry down was just sandalwood. And I was like, I don't like that. I'm over sandalwood. I can't have any more sandalwood smells. They're just booting. They're booting. I was out with my friend in Melbourne. We, I don't know if I'm sure I mentioned it in one of the videos that she made me go into Palermo, which is a dupe house. I say house, dupe house, but they just copy popular perfumes and sell them for cheap. Like you can get a 50 ml bottle for $35 and the 100 ml bottle for $50, I think, but thousands. They have, maybe not thousands. Okay. They have hundreds of dupes. And I got a dupe of Le Labo Thé Noir 29. I have a sampler of the original. I actually prefer the dupe. The original has a skin note in it that I don't like. So there's just something metallic. I don't want to say bloody, but there's a weird metallic skin note in there that puts me off. That's not in the dupe. So it's great. but it is that soft, comforting smell that I'm craving right now. I kind of just want those soft fabric softener, peaceful, you sniff and you just feel calm and cozy, like someone's giving you a hug. That's the kind of perfumes I'm looking for right now. Is it Donna Karan? I think I have, is it Cashmere? Donna Karan Cashmere Cashmere Mist. I think that's the one. I think I have that still. I wonder if that's still good. That was another lovely, just softly calming, inoffensive smell. Let's see if I find that. There you go. That's the one. This is the Eau de Toilette. Actually, there's a good dent in that. It's just, it's nice. It's lightly fresh, floral, woody. It's comforting. It's just comforting. I was just looking it up just to see if it was still in production. It is. It's still going. It's also described as a clean girl perfume. Well, you know what? Fine, I want to smell clean. Is there anything wrong with smelling clean? Of course not. Better than smelling like a stinky armpit, which is the current fashion. Blah, don't like that at all. I'm going with the Kosas Air Brow. This is in the gray. So yeah, I don't think anybody would look at me and think, yeah, she's very a clean girl person. No. But I think we're all a bit stressed. We're all feeling anxiety about the state of the world right now, and having a little bit of comfort around us, something, you know, an emotional support perfume is not unreasonable. I did spray some of that on me. First thing I got was a big hit of alcohol, so it might be old. It's definitely old, but it's all right. It's been in a dark cupboard for several years. I love the bottle is funny, isn't it? It's always makes me think of a goose. Just a goose like sticking its neck out. I don't think that's what it's supposed to look like, but it's just like, that's like its butt. That's its long neck, and it's just like walking. Sometimes geese will just walk with their heads up in the air like they're very superior. Feeling happy. From Singe Beauty. I haven't gotten the new blushes. I bought their original set and I really like them. I have a cart at the website that's about, with shipping, it's over $300, and I just can't afford that right now. That's not in the makeup budget, because I always wanted the original Intergalactic palette. I wanted to try a couple of the lip liners, and they have that, you know, set where you can, you know, buy three, you know, pick three of your own and mix and match them. I thought, well, that's really good. I like that. But the shipping is unbelievable. So yeah, the shopping cart's at like $300 something. It's a little extreme. As much as I want to support Ange, as if I know her, as if we're buddies, never talked to her. Lovely. I've been subscribed for a long time. I'm just adding a touch of this just to tie in the eye a little more. There we go. That's a nice combo. But what I did order recently was the new palette, the Lost Soul, the Old Soul, the Lost Souls. I've been playing video games, remember? The Old Soul from Glaminatrix. It hasn't arrived yet. In fact, I just got notification it was shipped. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. It looks fantastic. So this is, what is this one? This is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline in the waterproof. It's not bad. It's been quite good. I've tried it a couple of times this week. And it's managed to stay on for most of the sweaty, awful hot, humid, sticky torture days. Let me not try and, you know, I'm not trying to be dramatic. These are days where I'm drinking 2 to 3 liters of water in a 9-hour shift, and I have to use electrolytes in the water because it's that sweaty. Otherwise, my legs go into cramps while I'm sleeping. I like this because it has like long bristles on the outer bit, but it has these nice short ones on the inside of the curve, and you can put the curve towards your lower lashes and get those lower lashes without touching your face. Or maybe I'm just dumb and I've only recently realized, hey, that's nice. That actually works really well. Because I know a lot of people, they just use the tip. It's too much product on lower lashes. They're not clumped together like fat spider legs, which I detest. I like them. Lifted, separated, looks like I got more lashes. Perfect. That's all you need it to do. So I'll wait until it dries and then I'll rub off any flaky touches that I did. I know I touched myself up there with it, and it'll come off easy enough. Blending the edges of that blush in better. Let's knock back some of that shine. And that's, again, that's just the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder. It's got a big old pan dent in it. I'm happy to just, keep using it until it's gone, and then I'll find something that I like better. Maybe I'll try the original, the Charlotte Tilbury one instead. The NYX Duck Plump. This one. Yeah, that'll do it. Do the Maybelline Vinyl. Just gonna go slightly over my lip line. Can't talk and do it though. This one is quite a vicious plump. If you don't like a stingy plump, I would not recommend this. I don't mind it, but what I find is you'll use it, you'll feel it. Actually, you don't even notice it now, but as soon as you put something wetter on top of it, it flares up. And then if you reapply later in the day, it flares up again. It comes back. It's got reflux. This one's number 10 Lippy. With winter coming on, it's just turned autumn, but it's gonna start getting darker. And I was saying I was gonna need a better light system, and my husband got me a nice spotlight. That works. That works well. Yeah, so let them go. And I think that's gonna be me today. I'll probably put my hair up later, but there we go. That's me. That's probably the most makeup I've worn in a week and a half because the weather's been so gross. So gross. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, having a little chat about, topping up tools that I like when they're on sale, and having a little conversation about perfume. Let me know what your go-to comfort perfume is. I would love to try some other ones. And if you've got notes, if you're, are you also out there noticing a trend in perfumes that you don't like? How are you managing it? Like, how do you get around it? I actually, like, if someone comes in with a perfume that I can't handle, it's too strong, it's too bad, I have to excuse myself and make someone else serve them because I can't do it. It really affects me. That's how bad these scents are. And I'll tell you the worst, it's made by Elijah, I think is the brand. I think everything they make has this note of armpit in it that I can't cope with, and people just drown themselves in it. We're way too much of it, too much. I'll always politely, I'm never rude about it, but I'll always politely be like, that's an interesting perfume, what are you wearing? And then I make a mental note to never touch it, never go near it, stay away, stay away. I can't do it. Actually, that cashmere one's settled down really lovely. It's really nice. And I don't care if I smell like a clean girl. I don't want to smell like a dirty girl. I definitely don't want to smell like an armpit. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and putting up with my quirks. And I'll talk to you again soon. Have a lovely day. I wish you all the best. Bye.